neighborhood. You just moved in? I saw the truck outside and brought over some cookies to meet you. I'm a member of the Homeowners Association, and if you need anything, I'm just down the street. You might want to peruse the HOA pamphlet. There is a lot in it, and I don't mean to overwhelm your first day, but the backyard needs a little TLC. The weeds are right up to the property line. That's not okay. And hey, just so you know, trash is Wednesdays, not Tuesday night. It's page 10 in the pamphlet, and I know it's a lot to get right. And the light in your bedroom, it's always on past 2. Are you sleeping okay? Is there something I can do? Is it your sheets? I saw the thread count is low. We recommend something higher, page 19, just so you know. And the shows you watch are scary, far too violent and grim. We haven't watched things like that since I moved in. And again, Wednesday morning, the garbage goes out, and there's a meeting tonight. Come see what we're about. And I canceled your subscription. Why pay for the news? And this door should be repainted. You can pick from these hues. Wednesday morning, okay? You did it again. You must sneak it out so late. I'm usually in bed by 10. And your garage is unacceptable. This floor has some cracks, and we don't allow bonfires, so what's with the axe? This neighborhood is really tight-knit, and I just thought you'd want a bigger part in it. We're awfully friendly, but don't care for vice. I wasn't lying when I told you that. Nice to meet you. I just moved in. Forgive my wet appearance. It's just good for the skin. I hear the HOA's a way for us new neighbors to meet, so if you need anything, I'm always just down the street.
Judgment, folks. I bought sugar-free coffee sweetener, and I didn't see on the label that it has stevia in it. Ugh. Well, I'm stuck with stevia sweetener because I'm not going to waste it. Even though it's literally awful. No one I know has ever enjoyed stevia. Let's do this, folks. Oh my gosh, why is my computer so loud? Let me turn on some lights so I don't turn it and go to sleep. I'm also eating, I apologize. Kay! She's not here either. Where in the world could she have gone? Hey, bitch! Knock knock, I'm here. Mr. Shields. What's going on, Miles? Why the long face? That's just how he was born. Take it from Uncle Ray, you won't be popular with the ladies looking like that. Why are you here? Did something happen? It's my line. Have you seen the news? About the murder at the PIC headquarters? Your hearing. Wasn't that there today? I found myself wondering if you guys somehow got caught up in it. Wait, it's already made the news? I heard they're searching for a teenage girl suspected of murder of killing an attorney. I can't imagine it could have been her, but that's been bothering me. Oh god, he's a genius. Could you give me a full rundown? The truth is... Miles, are you trying to give your Uncle Ray a heart attack? I'm not joking, she really did lose her memory. On top of that, she's a suspect. That makes things even more difficult. Where would she have run off to? She lost her memory, right? I was hoping she would return here, but not likely. She felt responsible for what happened to you, right? Then there's no way she'd come back here. I know that, but where else can I look? Calm down, Miles. This isn't like you. It's rare to see you get so heated up. Well, not that it's a bad thing. If you're trying hard to save innocent suspect from false charges, I'm sure you'd make a great defense attorney. Dude, stop that! I may have only known her for a short time, but we've been through quite a lot together. Didn't she, like, save you from a kidnapping? I hate this coffee so much. I'd say it even gives my bond with your father a run for its money. No, it's not that deep. She just keeps barging into my state of affection. Bro! Yeah, that girl can be quite a handful. I'm certain that something has changed inside you since you met her. I'm really jealous, you know. After all, I lost my old partner. That's why you need to find Kay right now. I don't want you to use your one like your Uncle Ray did. Well then, I have a proposal. We have no idea where she is. And searching around blindly won't get us anywhere. In that case, why don't we try searching for the cause of her memory loss? Maybe that could give us a lead. That might be a good idea. From what she told me, something must have happened at the Grand Tower. Great, that's it. Let's get going then. Hey, at the very least, could you stop looking so grim? If you stay that way, Kay will probably won't want to come back at all. Good grief, I'm no match for this man. It seems it's already dark. Still open on the day of the murder. You gotta admire the capitalist spirit. I don't gotta admire shit, Ray. But there's no one here. Looks like we've got the place all to ourselves. To prove Kay's innocence, I need to investigate. This music's so fucking loud. Let me turn it down a little. fuck? Why is that in my queue? I already listened to those. Sorry. To prove Kay's innocence, I'll need to investigate her lost memories. Aye, aye. Let's go, Miles. We can investigate the roof as much as we want, so let's go do what we can. Sorry about that. I had to close some things. Do what we can. I suppose that's all we can do for now. Fuck. Alright. Well, I saw the bitch over here, but I'm not interested in talking to her because she sucks. If you insert a coin, you can use these binoculars to get a nice view of the city. I'm sure if Kay were feeling better, she'd happily be glued. For her sake, I must thoroughly examine every nook and cranny of this viewing platform. Aww. This thing is gorgeous. It's a statue of a pony sparkling in the twilight. The statue has wings. Perhaps it has a Pegasus flying horse myth. Does it have a horn? Because that makes it an alicorn. And I bring this up because I had a weird dream about the horse show last night. I don't even remember 90% of it. I remember I was talking about My Little Pony with Devin, and there was like this bad guy who kept switching between the 4 different types of horse, and it threw me off. Like, in real life, it throws me off to think about, but in the dream, apparently I was a huge fan of this character. No, there's a horn on its head. It must be the legendary unicorn. But I thought unicorns didn't have wings. What is this? There's a plaque at the bottom. The title of the work is written on the plaque. A magical contradiction. It's not a contradiction! They're called alicorns! Shut the fuck up. I suppose the only part of this work I was able to understand was the contradiction part. The person in the red raincoat who pushed Kay off the tower, she said they came towards her from the direction of the stand. From that we can deduce Kay was pushed over the railing on the side. The railing's about as high as my chest. It's unlikely that someone could have fallen from here accidentally. I don't see any particular problems with this railing. It's a cherry tree with branches spread wide. The flowers are nearly in full bloom. According to Kay's testimony, before she was pushed, she was standing under the cherry tree. No, I want to investigate this weird trapdoor thing. Why do you think Kay lost her memories? Was there something she wanted to forget? Miles, did you say something horrible to her? Probably. Of course not. I would never say anything that cruel to someone. Well, I might have said some unkind things to Gumshoe in the past, but... I see. Now I feel bad for the big guy. Oh, we all do, Ray, don't worry. It's a statue of a creature with the body of a lion and the beak of wings of a bird. That's not a manticore. It's a griffin. It's a griffin! It's either a griffin or a hippogriff. Your statue seems to be guarding the entrance of the peaceful park. It's an immaculate work down to the last detail, but it looks so fearsome. Wouldn't it frighten away the visitors in the park? I doubt it. I know it wants me to talk to them, I just don't want to talk to them. This TV seems to be used for showing advertisements for the companies of the Grand Tower. Right now it's just showing regular television programs, though. Wait, what am I watching this for? The Steel Samurai doesn't air today. The Steel Samurai got cancelled, didn't it? Ugh. my coffee. I might just toss that shit. It's that bad. I hate stevia so much. It's a weird ass aftertaste that I hate. What are you two doing here?
Well, we came all this way, so I thought we'd buy some cotton candy. And what about you? You want folks to get the wrong idea about you?
Not to worry, I'll decide from my own actions.
You're just a no-good ex-prosecutor. It's no wonder you got the axe.
Wait, what?
You got fired.
You needn't be concerned with what happened to me. Are you sure?
Oh yeah. What happened to Kay?
Huh?
Is there some sort of trouble between you two? Anything I can do to help? How about an injection?
It's fine. Injections are answer to everything. Hey man, vaccinations are good. I'd get vaccinated for a problem if I could. Meet again soon. Okay. Heaven's Tear? Did they name them after the shape of the clouds you do see from here? So that's fucked. There's nothing really here. Am I just supposed to... The fuck? Ow. Okay. Don't mind me. I was just admiring the view beneath the tree. Did you just fall out of that tree?
I didn't mean to fall. My footing slipped.
Bitch! You're a suspect, and yet you remain at the crime scene. That's not a smart thing to do. Edgeworth! It's also the only legal thing she can do. Even if you have memory loss, shouldn't you have realized this much? I've been worried sick about you.
Are you angry with me?
Of course I am. Answer me, what are you doing here? Did you think I'd let you off the hook that easily just because you have memory loss?
That's not it. I came here because I thought I could get your badge back.
What?
If I don't regain my memories, you'll never get it back. I thought if we went back to where I lost my memories, then maybe I would remember. If I could just remember killing her.
You're still the same as you were before you lost your memories. Your thoughts and actions have always exceeded my expectations. Fucking bullshit! I'm calling bullshit, Edgeworth. Without a doubt, you are the Kay Faraday I know so well. However, I cannot approve of your recklessness. I understand.
Cut! You get 0 style points, Miles. More like negative points. Here's how it's done. Okay, how about a hug?
Okay.
Oh, well then. Mr. Shields, it was just a joke, honest.
Bitch! How dare you? How dare you interrupt their amazing hug? Ah, you bitch. Hang on. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this gonna work? Let's wait and see.
Oh, Twitch is taking a little bit. Give me a sec. I want to see if this is going to work. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this going to work? Just wait and see. Give me a sec. I want to see if this is going to work. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this going to work? Just wait and see. Give me a sec. I want to see if this is going to work. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this going to work? Just wait and see. Give me a sec. I want to see if this is going to work. Testing. I can't hear shit. I can't hear shit. No, that didn't work. Okay, never mind then.
I was gonna do a radio thing, but I can't. We interrupt this program with breaking news about the Grand Tower murder case. The police believe the culprit is a teenage girl who was present at the crime scene. She remains at large as the police continue to search for her whereabouts. Oh dear, it's getting pretty serious. Well, gang, what's the plan? We don't have much time. Indeed, it's only a matter of time before they find us here. So then, why don't you tag along with us for a while, okay?
But I'll just cause trouble for you again.
It pains me to say this, but I've got nothing left to lose at this point. Dude!
Mr. Edgeworth.
That settles it. We're all in this together now. Miles, you're in charge of proving Kay's innocence. Failure is not an option. Yes, I understand. Okay, I want you to help out Miles with this investigation as much as you can.
Yes, I'll do my best.
Let's be quick about it before the cops find us here. Unlike some people, Uncle Ray still has a lot to lose. Oh, sheesh. If I lose the law office, I'll never be able to face Gregory. This man, I'm glad he's on our side. I am too, he's a sweetheart.
Can I help with something? I came back here because I thought I might remember something.
Could you again go over what you told me before?
Well, it was raining, so I stood under the tree to take shelter, and then a person in a red raincoat appeared. That person pushed me and I fell.
Can you tell me anything about the person in the raincoat?
I'm sorry, I don't remember that much. No, wait. As the person approached me, I saw the moon just over their shoulder.
The moon?
Yeah, that's right. It's just a faint memory, but I think the moon was in the exact same spot as it is now. It was floating just above the tree.
She could see the moon behind the figure in the raincoat. Well, then she couldn't have been under the cherry tree. This is a new piece of testimony. I'll be sure to keep it in my mind.
Mr. Edgeworth, for a while now, I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something.
What? Is that true? Well then, please speak freely. Say whatever comes to your mind.
Okay. I remember a faint scent. It was a wonderful smell coming from the counter of the food stall. I followed the fragrance only to find a perfectly sculpted burger resting on 2 golden buns. Tender and juicy patty meat.
Are we sure this is Kay and not Maya? I don't think this memory has anything to do with the case. You called yourself the great thief Yatagaras. You pride yourself on being the noble thief who steals the truth. Do you remember anything about that?
Well, Aha! Maybe I was called a noble thief because I won the Nobel Prize.
That's Nobel, not noble. And they don't give prizes for thievery. They should. Bitch. They should. Oh, it's weird. The badge isn't here. That's super weird.
Person in the red raincoat was really here.
Are you sure that they were walking towards you from behind the stand?
That's right. They walked straight up to me. There must be some evidence. Maybe that person left footprints behind.
There's no ground behind the stand. No one could have walked there.
Then was that person a ghost?
There were no such things as ghosts.
Oh, is this one of those so-called contradictions?
Sweetie, you're a sweetheart. I love you.
Terribly sorry. Even if you
I wasn't planning on giving it to you. God, I really wish her theme could be better. I want her other theme. Let's see what logic we have. What do you mean? Those absolutely contradict. Fine, I'll go find other evidence. Can't believe this is already on the news. I wonder how they caught wind of it. Maybe they're doing a live report from that helicopter over there. Uncle Ray's gonna be on TV, Miles. Make sure you tune in. What is he thinking at a time like this? I don't know, but I love him. We are seeing live footage from the 50th floor. The investigation will continue through the night. The 50th floor, isn't that the meeting room of the PIC headquarters? That's right, we can see the shadow of the investigators standing behind the blinds. Uh-oh, looks like they're making a clean getaway, just made it that much harder. Seems we have no choice but to cleverly evade the eyes of the media. Uncle Ray should become a spy instead of an attorney. If worst comes to worst, I may have to use Mr. Shields as a decoy. Miles, just now you were thinking of something terrible, weren't you? I won't rest until I've investigated every suspicious looking nook and cranny. That's not the 50th floor, that is. Didn't I just see this dialogue? Why can't I skip it? Looks like they're still investigating the meeting. As the reporter said, you can see the investigators' shadows moving around. There's a huge contradiction in this image. Should I present that piece of evidence? Yeah. It's that you're on the 49th floor. The fuck is going on? Yeah, that's the 49th floor. Do you know how many floors this building has? Of course, 50 floors, right? It's just above the place where the PIC conducts their practically illegal cover-ups. Couples are wishing for love. Kinda ironic, don't you think? So what's this dark area above the 50th floor? Maybe it's the Tunnel of Love. Those are always dark, eh? The viewing platform we're on should be directly above the PIC meeting room. However, the late-night investigation is taking place 2 floors below us. This is a clear contradiction. Is there a mistake in the pamphlet? No, rather. It's more natural to assume the building has a hidden 51st floor. Aw, she's so pure and gullible, it's breaking Uncle Ray's heart. How actually dare you? How dare you make such a good line? That describes my relationship with so many characters. I'm offended. I'm so offended that you just attacked my entire existence. And I'm screenshotting this right now. Can I do that? Am I able to screenshot from here? Quick screenshot. That's what I want. Save screenshot. That's what I want to do. Clover. Pure and gullible. I'm keeping that. That is important to me. This screenshot is the most important thing that has come out of this game so far. And why don't you take this opportunity to be more serious for once? You just don't get it, Miles. I joke around to make things easier for you. On the contrary, these painful jokes only make things harder for me. appears to be a live news broadcast. In other words, what we're seeing on the screen is how the Grand Tower looks at this very moment.
Does that mean we can be seen on TV too?
No, the camera's too far away, and it's too dark to see us clearly. There's no need to worry. It certainly would be bad if Kay were to be seen on TV right now. This appears to be a lot. Oh my god, could you please? Is that all he has to say? Which is supposed to be in the top floor. However, there's a mysterious floor above it. Just what is that floor used for? Auctions. If I, as a psychic 12-year-old, I was psychic when I was 14. If my psychic self was correct, it's probably used for auctions. I'm gonna lose all my shit, but like, I was right! Hey! I'm gonna drink my shitty coffee. If I recall Kay's testimony, a person in a raincoat approached her from behind in the candy stand. Then this person supposedly pushed Kay over the railing opposing the stand. Moreover, Kay said she saw the moon over the person's shoulder. However, earlier I confirmed the moon was floating in the opposite direction. And only on the night Kay lost her memories, it seems the moon was in the exact same spot. Therefore, the positions of the moon and the person in the raincoat don't match up. Her memories have probably become confused. After all, she had actually been pushed over the railing, so she couldn't have survived the fall. Perhaps I should question Kay's memories of where she fell. Kay was not pushed over the railing on this side. After all, if you fell from here, you wouldn't even be alive from the first place. But I'm certain I was standing under the cherry tree. If I fell, then the only place I could have fallen was over the railing. Well, maybe the ground just opened up from under you and swallowed you up.
The ground here can open up? How?
No, it was just a joke, Kay. Please don't take it so seriously. I love you. Ray is my favorite character. Sorry, Dahlia. Ray is my favorite. Ray is the new fave. Ray, Albert, and Dahlia are the only 3 AAA characters I love in this series. They're the only S-tier babies now. Now, as strange as it sounds, that may actually be the truth. It's only a small chance, it matters not. Let's try searching the area around the tree. Yeah, I know! I saw it! It's right there! Kay could not have fallen over the railing. There must be something around here that proves it. I won't rest until I've investigated every suspicious-looking fucking trapdoor. It looks like a maintenance hatch. Kay, maybe you fell down here? Nah, just kidding. There's no way something like that could happen.
I'm sorry, I just can't remember.
Hey, that was just a joke. No need to take it seriously.
Right, so when should I take you seriously then?
When indeed? Well, if you jumped into Uncle Ray's arms. Mr. Shields! Hey, come on, Miles, it was just a joke. A joke, you know? What the fuck? I just got a bunch of things.
Oh, I get it.
No one ever takes you seriously. Ouch. That stung a bit. It's true though, bitch! Flower petals scattered all over the ground. The blossoms are not yet blooms, and strong winds up here must be the culprit. Personally, I'd appreciate if they spent a little more effort cleaning the petals up. I don't know, I think it makes them look pretty. Logic time. An extra floor between the 50th floor and the viewing platform. Why didn't anyone notice it? Normally you'd notice it. I mean, how can you hide an entire floor? That is where the problem lies. No one noticed something that should have been easily noticeable. In other words, it must be impossible to access the 51st floor through normal means. I see. Maybe there's a secret portal or something. I mean, isn't portal technically door in French? She's not wrong. Hey, now's not the time to be thinking with portal. Oh, that's great. Another great reference. Another screenshot for my dad. I'd like you to recall the hatch at the base of the cherry tree. Isn't it normal to assume there's a room on the other side of the maintenance hatch? Uncle Raylocks, where you going with this? Let's hurry and check it out. There we go. Now let's see. Looks like there's a lot of stuff down there. Is this what they call a storeroom? There's no doubt about it. This is where Kay fell down. Of course. Now with this mystery solved. No, not yet. We still have the mystery of the person in the red hood who's walking in the midair. Now, let's not get greedy, shall we? We found the storeroom, so let's wrap things up here. I suppose you have a point. It does seem to warrant investigation. Nice. Heal me. Who? Oh, no. No. I don't want to do this. Oh, did Super Mario Bros. Wonder come out? Wait, did it come out? No, it didn't. Fuck off. I was lied to. Oh, fuck. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I do not want to do this. I don't like you. I mean, I don't hate you as much as I hate Franny, but I don't fucking like you. Look, I don't want to say I hate you, because hate's a strong word, and I don't feel very strongly towards you, but I don't fucking like you, okay? You and your stupid... I do like her version. I do like her version of Turbout Sisters, though. I heard about the case from Detective Gumshoe. Since I was already in the area, I thought I might as well check out the crime scene. Aren't you supposed to be in, like, Europe? This girl's name is Emma Skye. She's a high school student studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist. She's the youngest sister of my former boss, and a witness in one of my trials 2 years ago. Detective Gumshoe told me everything over the phone. He sounded really upset. He said you lost your badge in the Grand Tower and Kay became a mummy. Please calm down. I thought you left for Europe a few days ago. Don't tell me you come back already. Yep, and I brought my teacher from abroad too. He needed an interpreter, so I volunteered to help. Well, if your teacher cannot speak English, why aren't you with him right now? He can still communicate with people. Don't underestimate the importance of a body language. Really count as a language. But enough about that. What happened to Kay? Is she alright? My, what a good friend. Is this the great? Isn't this great, Kay? Yeah. Who are you? Are you Mr. Edgeworth? On the contrary, my dear. I'm Ray Shields, head of the Edgeworth Law Offices. Edgeworth Law Offices? Wait, you mean like defense attorneys? Mr. Edgeworth, when did you suddenly become an attorney? He's always been an attorney. No, it's not like that. Now that I think about it, this is rather complicated working relationship. Don't sweat the details. Let's start with an introductory hug. When did you become a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, don't just ignore me. Because I don't approve at all. Well, why don't we continue this conversation down below? That's right. The police could arrive at any second now. Mr. Edgeworth, who's she? I'll explain later. First, we have to go down this hatch. Okay, guess I'll be joining the defense team? Emma, why are you acting like this is a problem for you? The first team you were on was a defense team, you fucking bitch. I'll explain about that too. Well then, let's get into the storeroom. Wait, already? I was already... I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal. I already know what's coming and I don't want to do it. 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 But I'm going to do it anyways because 40 minutes is way too short. Also, I'm caffeinated. It's pretty dark down here. I can't see a thing. Watch your footing, Emma. Ow! I think I hit my head. Okay, be careful not to slip. Take your time coming down. Okay. Light switch should be somewhere around here. This is the 51st floor. Is it being used as a storeroom? We'll need to investigate it thoroughly. Grand Tower pamphlet data all updated in my organizer. Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me about the case. Right then, where should I begin? Kay lost her memory. Ray worked for my dad. We're working on this. I see. This is certainly a serious situation. Why does she look like she's having so much fun? Looks like you're in a fine prosecutorial attorney, Edgeworth. Jesus, dude. I'm not a defense attorney, nor is there such thing as a prosecutorial attorney. Looks like this is a job for science. Don't you worry. I've got everything in my bag. Are you sure you're up for this, Emma? Of course, so once again, it's good to be working with you, Mr. Edgeworth. Jesus, and I'm glad to be working with you as well. This is the only tolerable version of Emma. Well, looks like we got ourselves another cute assistant, so it's planned. That lift looks pretty suspicious to me. It looks like it goes down. I'm curious as well, but first we should investigate this room. Okay, if you find anything, be sure to tell Uncle Ray. And if I remember something, I'll let you know. Yes, please do, Emma. Roger! I'm ready to support. Well then, let's begin the investigation. God, your shorts are just too short. Don't you think it's kind of creepy how all these masks are lined up in such a dark place? Emma, are you not good with horror movies? No way! Horror movies are so unscientific. So she's scared of them. Hold pressed until I've investigated every suspicion. Well, this is where they got the gem and ninja mask. But I want to look at the evil magistrate mask. There's nothing of interest here. Bitch! These are Medicase files. What are those doing here? By all rights, they should be kept in the prosecutor's building and the courthouse, but it would seem that someone has removed them. Something is afoot, and we are none the wiser. When you think of the heroines in the Steel Samurai universe, she's the first that comes to mind. That's right, I love the Pink Princess too. Emma, you watch this kind of show? Yeah, of course. You like it too, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I wouldn't go that far. Really? Since you had a Steel Samurai figure in your office, I thought for sure. So even Emma has noticed it. G, buddy. G, dude. G, man. It's almost like, you know, she had to investigate your fucking office for that one fucking case. G, wow. What a fucking turn of events that is. G, dude, wow. Steel Samurai, warrior of Nero, Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai. The Nickel Samurai always seemed kind of smug by comparison, and his slender build doesn't look cool at all. Fuck you! I definitely prefer the Steel Samurai. Seems she has good taste. Bitch! Twinks for life! What are these things? It's Captain Saipan! He's really popular in Europe. All the kids and even the adults dress up like him. I think the flower on his head would be a little too much. This mask is the mysterious global hero, Onyakapan. Why are you so surprised? Mr. Edgeworth, don't you know? Everything about this show is shrouded in mystery. From the production company to the broadcast times, even the merchandise is hard to find. Wouldn't that mean the company simply went bankrupt? What TV show are these masks from? I'm not very familiar with it, but I believe it's called The Students of the Starry School. Each member of the class is a hero of justice, so I guess those red and white caps are a part of their uniforms. And maybe the number of the eye slits of the mask corresponds to their class ranking. See, one of them on the left is rank 1, and the one on the left is 2, and so on. Oh, I see. So that's how it works. If that's the case, the student with the lowest rank would have a mask full of holes. I guess we'll have to watch the show to find Nerd! Nerd! I want you to investigate the... I can't investigate the evil magistrate. How dare you? Various masks are placed here. There's even one of the steel samurai. Indeed, these are fairly high-quality replicas. Scientifically speaking, it's just a bunch of random masks. It certainly does look like a hodgepodge collection of masks. This one here it looks like a hook to hang a mask from. I wonder if the mask used to be here. Dude, no shit. No shit that there's a mask there. Dumb fuck.
Eureka!
The German ninja's mask that Kay had with her. Perhaps it was originally attached to his hook. That sounds plausible, scientifically speaking. Oh my god! I forgot how much she said that word! I hate you! In other words, Kay came here. It's quite likely, but for what purpose? Maybe she was gonna steal something from this place. A great thief who steals the truth. No, I don't think we can answer that question at this time. These are... What is it? These items displayed on the shelf here, if I recall correctly, they're evidence from past cases I was involved with. What are they doing here? I guess it would make sense that this place is the PIC's evidence storeroom, huh? These items should be kept in the care of the police. Don't they keep evidence in the prosecutor's office? Only for current trials. However, once a verdict's been reached, the evidence is transferred over to the police department and stored in the evidence room. But it looks like the evidence has been stored here instead. There's no point in worrying about it. For now, I should try and examine everything. Looks like some sort of evidence tag in front of them. And there were numbers written on the tags. Maybe they're ID numbers of the evidence. No, based on how large these numbers are and how nature of these items, I'd say these are prices. Prices, if that's the case? Wow, these are ridiculously expensive. She seems more concerned with the high prices than the legality of this whole affair. The evidence on display, I should inspect every nook and cranny. There's a safe here. It's a small bottle. I've seen its evidence in the past. Huh? Is that all? Yes. What more did you want me to say? I think I need to make a memo. Note to self. Even the most boring objects sound like the works of art when Mr. Edgeworth describes them. Don't read a memo like that out loud. Ink and a lamp. Those are evidence that I've handled before. Why is all this stuff here linked to you? Many items here are objects I've handled just a short while ago, but it's probably only a coincidence that they're collected here. A coincidence? I never thought I'd hear you say that word, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how improbable, if it fits the facts, then we must accept it as the truth. Isn't that the same with science? Aha! We should discuss science in detail someday, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait, okay, so I don't remember this. The perfume, I think, was Callisto? I know the baby samurai was. What a cute doll. It kind of looks like the Steel Samurai. Is the Iron Infant, son of the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess. He was destined to become a hero of justice from the moment of his birth. So much pressure rests on his tiny baby shoulders, and yet he carries himself with the grace and dignity that belies a toddler at his age. Hello, Mr. Edgeworth? Are you even listening to me? Of course I am. Edgy. This mannequin, I've got it! According to my scientific reasoning, this is something you encountered in one of your past cases, right? No, it's not. This is the first time I've seen this mannequin. It seems to be completely unrelated to the other objects in the room. There's no price tag in front of this mannequin either. So then why is it here? Aw, how cute! A stuffed animal is so fluffy! That's from Gold Lake. Should be in the care of the prosecutor assigned to the case right now. Why is it sitting here in a place like this? Huh? This little guy's missing his left horn. His left horn. I'm pretty sure it was already missing when I first saw it. Then it must be a defective product. I demand a recall. Now that I think about it, giving a broken toy to a country's president does sound strange. Aww. I mean, maybe he's had it for a long time. You don't know. This storeroom contains items to be sold, doesn't it? It's unfortunate, but the possibility seems quite high. I suspect some nefarious individual has been selling evidence here. And people actually pay money for this stuff? Apparently, some people do. The price tags are proof. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Looks like some of the evidence has tags in front of them, and there are numbers written on the tags. Maybe they're ID numbers for the evidence? I already read this, why can't I skip this? That's strange, only this one spot is empty. There still is a price tag like all the others. Indeed, furthermore, there's a part of the cloth that's not covered in dust. Perhaps something was placed here not too long ago. I see, it sure seems like it. But what could it have been? Star-shaped mark in the dust. I wonder. Could it be related to a certain piece of evidence? Yeah. Eureka! This dust pattern matches up perfectly with the base of the candelabra. It's likely that the killer got the candelabra from this very storeroom. Does that mean the candelabra has also a piece of evidence? It's quite possible. However, that's not the issue. The murder weapon originally came from the storeroom. You must keep that in mind. Okay, interesting. Scientifically speaking, this is a wooden icebox. A chain tied around it to keep the cold from escaping, probably. No, Emma. Wouldn't this be a costume trunk? It's made from wood that repels bugs in order to protect the clothes inside. I see, of course, that's another possible theory. If your clothes are stored in a cold place, it would be nice and cool to wear in the summer. I guess she's sticking to her icebox theory. There's a transceiver sitting next to all these trophies. Seems like they were lined up together on purpose. Looks like they've still got batteries in it. Might come in handy later, so I'll pick them up for now. I'll be sure to put it to good use before I turn it into the police. Sounds just like what a certain great thief would say. I see the blue badger down there. Sorry, I'm distracted by him just vibing. Wow, talk about bad taste. I've never seen such a gaudy desk before. Just what kind of person would use something like this? Oh wait! Oh my god! Is that the... That is! Oh my god, that's Red White's desk! Why is it here? Red White's desk... Why is that evidence? That's not evidence! Red White's desk is not evidence! It's just a thing! Why is it here? The painting I can understand. I see the painting back there, but that is not evidence. The tabletop is being supported by 4 naked men. The design is quite painful to look at. It certainly is in poor taste. Maybe this is also related to one of your past cases. No, none of the cases I handled involved a person with such bad taste. Really? Really now, honey? Really? I disagree. I disagree entirely. Or at least I hope not. Has he just blacked that out of his mind? There's a huge stack of money piled up here. Home refined. They're all $100 bills. Talk about big bucks. So how many times your yearly salary do you think this is worth? Leave my salary out of this. What's this? It looks like a giant head. If I recall, this is the head of Mrs. Monkey. I believe it was from a case I was involved with in the past. It's impressive how they were able to get such a large object into this room. Mrs. Monkey, huh? It doesn't really have a nice ring to it. Maybe you remembered the name wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. Impossible. Can't be true. It's Mr. Monkey. Can I not investigate the... Aww. This statue. Yeah, it's some sort of new fact. No, this is evidence from a case I was previously involved in. I believe it was called the Alice Red statue. It's supposed to be 2 of them, one real and one fake, but no matter which one this is, it's unnatural for it to turn up in a place like this. Mr. Edgeworth, you've seen a lot of cases, huh? Whoa, whoops. Gotcha! Yippee-ki-yay! I got me a scoop! My eyes! Stop it! Y'all ain't getting away from the Great Lotus camera that easily. I reckon y'all must be criminals. I'ma snap 16 shots before y'all can even say cheese. We're not criminals. Hey!
I love this theme. It's so good. And hey, there it is, Lota. What is up, babe?
Really? Y'all ain't fooling my camera just those words. Ain't you that heinous prosecutor from back then? Who are you calling heinous? This is Lotta Hart. She's a photographer I've dealt with during my past cases. You see her distinctive accent and her chatterbox mouth hasn't changed a bit. Just look at that face. You're obviously up to no good. Seems she has a bad impression of us. Now it's time to pay your dues. Stand still while I photograph y'all. You came here to investigate. Lies. You think you can fool me like that? Mr. Edgeworth? She's not listening at all. There's a clip in the Yeah, Emma's here. This is the most tolerable version of Emma though, so you'll hear me complaining about her less. Emma in the first game is bad, Emma in the Apollo game is terrible, Emma in SOJ is pointless, but this version of Emma is alright. I give her a pass. She seems harmless. Let's just leave the beef now. You are the most important thing in this case. I want to talk to you. So, what are y'all folks doing in a suspicious place like this? I was about to ask you the very same question. Why are you here? The people of the world and for myself. I'm a social justice photographer after all. So I gotta take photo after photo. After photo for my big scoop. Seems I won't be able to talk to her normally when she's like this. Cool, okay, so she's just doing her thing. Where did you emerge from? Earlier you said this was evidence from a case you were involved with. At any rate, you've got to admit this is a very strange statue. It's the Alice Red statue. Huh? This is the Alice Red statue. But it doesn't look at all red to me. Wait, the name's written here. Aleph Red statue. Aleph Red. All is red. All is red. Aleph Red. What are you mumbling to yourself about over there? No, it's nothing. Come on, let's examine some other places. I want to investigate the ugly bag! Or the fucking thing. This thing. Look, check it out! This lift has a sturdy platform and solid steel supports. Yeah, that would not be enough to get the Alfred statue here. 50 miles. That is... I doubt there's enough space for that many people. It seems it's used for moving goods. I wonder about that. If you pack them real tight, they just might fit. All 50 of them. Impossible. That aside, there are still some more places in the store we need to examine. We'll examine the lift after we finish our investigation. Impossible, huh? Then how about 45? No, wait, we might even be able to fit 48 people. Sweetie. Excuse me, sweetie? I need to stop. Oh, man. Uncle Ray's hat is pounding up the storm, surrounded by so many keycards in such a small cramped room. Mr. Shields, please try to be more serious. I have to know how old she is in this. 25, okay. Emma, Ray, Blaze, Jill, Justine, Sebby, Franny, fuck you, Bonnie, Kay, Karen, Dick, and Lotta. Now we're back to Lotta. It's just a joke. Uncle Ray's keeping a close watch over little Kay, so you can continue your investigation without worrying. You watching over Kay is exactly what I'm worried about. Me too. Can I help with something? Not really. Sorry, sweetie. What the fuck is that thing? Is that a blue badger mobile? I want it! I want the blue badger mobile! That's awesome! Yeah, look, there's so many references here. I know, and I want to look at all the references. Because I see the blue badger head over here. I don't think these are a reference to anything. I know this is a reference to his stupid, fucking ugly-ass thing. What's it called? I totally forgot what that thing is. Desk! I forgot the word for desk. There's the Mr. Monkey. There's the ugly-ass suitcase and that thing, the painting. There's the Alice statue. And there's so much here. I love it. It's like a cavalcade of reference. Logic time. From the price tags attached to the pieces of evidence and the huge stash of cash, it's clear that the buying and selling of evidence was being carried out here. In the hidden 51st floor, evidence was being trafficked. This clearly means something. It seems further investigation is needed about the detailings that went on in this place. If only there was a witness, we could just ask them. A witness? I have a feeling the witness is Kay. But I know the witness is actually Lotta, probably, because she probably got pics. So why did you come here? Lotta from the people of the world, and for myself, I'm a social justice photographer after all. Social justice? Then allow me to guess the reason why you came here. Was it perhaps to expose the illegal evidence trafficking? Oh, I get it. You were trying to get a scoop of the secret dealings. Huh. Y'all know that much already? Well, I reckon it ain't no reason to hide no more. My source tells me there's some kind of black market auction being held around these parts. What did you say? So then all this evidence here is... Yep, they're goods for the auction. That's a lot of dirty money flying around here. I want to try and catch it with my own two eyes. My source gave me a whole bunch of info, but I figured just hearing about it ain't enough. Seeing is believing after all. So I've been staking out this place from the beginning here. From this here statue since yesterday. The auction took place late last night, and I went on to early morning. A murder on the night at the black market auction. Could the two events be related? Lotta Heart's theme, this is her theme, and I do not care if Desi and April may both use it. This theme is Lotta's theme, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I fucking love this music. It Black market dealings in the Grand Tower. Guess it's really hit the mother load this time. Were all the items in the auction pieces of evidence? There was some normal stuff too, stolen art and the like. Okay, so the desk was probably that. I wouldn't consider stolen art to be normal, but I reckon the evidence was the star of the show here. These folks are law fanatics trying to get their hands on latest good from the police. So that's what you wanted to get pictures of, Miss Hart? Pretty much. They were meeting right under this bare storeroom, so I watched them from up here. You said that you were here since yesterday. Did you witness the entire event? There was a black market auction after all. They followed a fairly detailed procedure. First, the participants entered the storeroom from the viewing platform one at a time. Then they got in. Then, when they got in, they each took one of those masks on the wall over there. But the thing about those masks, they're all equipped with voice changers, itty bitty ones. That way they wouldn't be recognized. They wanted to protect their anonymity. You mean their anonymity? Yeah, that's it. Their anonymity. Why not just say identity and make things easier on all of us? After putting on the masks, they'd go down a lift. And the next filler would come in. On the way back, it was the exact same thing, but in reverse. They'd come up one by one, return the mask, and head up out of the storeroom. Wow, that's pretty thorough. Okay. How many participants were there? 11 people altogether. I counted each of them as they made their way down. 11, but there's one mask still missing. I'll have you know it wasn't just laid up on this statue the entire time. Where were you just at the beginning? The beginning? Well, don't you worry yourself about that, you hear? So she was hiding behind the statue the entire time. I watched the folks coming in while lurking in the shadows, all secret agent-like. Note to self, secret agents like to lurk in the shadows. And then they used that lift over there to get down to the auction site. After they all went down, I watched the whole thing from the lift. The lift stayed down the entire time. No, it came back up, but there's a tiny gap in the floor there. There's a bit of space between the floor and the lift platform, you see. So I could see just about everything that was going on down there. Then did you see the person who was conducting the auction? Well, yeah. You betcha I did. What kind of story would it be if I didn't know who the conductor was? The conductor, Seems only to ask her for more details. Do you have any more information about the so-called conductor? You know, I came here to get me a scoop. What makes you think I'll give up my info to you all willy-nilly? Basically, what you're saying is you don't know. I see, so that's why she won't answer. What can I say? I couldn't even tell how old they were, or if they were a guy or a gal. Tell me what the person was wearing this time. They had on a white jacket and a purple flower, and they were wearing white gloves. But, you know, that don't mean much when I have no earthly clue who they really are. The conductor's identity was hidden, just like the participants. That's right. They held on a mask and a voice changer just like everyone else. What kind of mask did this person wear? It was a Zervan mask, I reckon. Zervan? What in blazes is that supposed to be? Mr. Edgeworth, you don't know about Zervan? He's a sworn enemy of the global hero Onion Capone. Zervan, the ruler of time. Seriously, who hasn't heard of him? Most people, I'd imagine. Since the conductor wore a mask, I assume you were not able to see that face. Not even a teeny weeny bit, and after I came all this way from my big scoop. This whole story's turning out to be nothing but fool's gold. Yeah, that's suspicious. That sort of clothes seems familiar. I should show her that piece of evidence. You said the conductor wore a white jacket with a purple flower and white gloves? That's right. He sure looks spiffy for a criminal mastermind. Miss Hart, do they look anything like this? Hey, that's it! That's the conductor! Hold your horses. Are you telling me the conductor is dead? She's the victim of a case we're investigating. Her name's Jill Crane. Have you heard of her? Can't say I have. So she was a lady, huh? What kind of gal dresses like that? She gets her kicks by fooling me into thinking she's a guy? I doubt that her intention was to deceive you. Setting that aside, we have established something of a major importance. The victim was the conductor of the black market auction. I see, so the conductor was killed. Then that might explain... Explain what, Miss Hart? No, it's nothing, honest. Miss Hart, you clearly sounded suspicious just now. And I'm telling you, I ain't. Can't be. It's always something. How you doing, James? How you doing, Dev? I totally forgot to ask that earlier. I'm sorry, were you trying to say something? Whoops. No, I ain't. I ain't said nothing. Please don't be like that. Just tell us. How many times do I gotta tell you? I'm a journalist. Information's what pays the bills. I can't just go around spouting everything, you know? I already said too much. I got nothing left to say to y'all. Then what if I found some fingerprints on you? What good would that do me? I don't want none of your dusty old prints. Why don't you two follow me around? You two follow my example and do some investigating of your own. Oh, I guess she won't tell us anything. Not to worry, Emma. Just leave it to me. Are we logic chessing Lana? Oh my god, are we about to logic chess with Lotta? I know Lotta. Lotta don't got a lot of logic. Oh god, we are. We're about to logic chess Lotta. Let's do this. First, let's analyze my opponent's demeanor. 2 rooks and I think a bishop. That might be a queen, though. I ain't telling you nothing, so quit wasting my time. She seems rather impatient, and if she's trying to cut off the conversation, I must be careful with my time. I won't have long to consider my responses. I'm almost certain she's hiding something from me. That's where I'll begin my attack. Now, time for the first move. Let's do this. Did you think you're overreacting, Bits? Just calm down and... I'm always calm now, leave me alone! A real journalist always keeps her cool. Speaking of journalists, I have something interesting to tell you. A few days ago, I met another self-proclaimed journalist. She spoke with an accent quite similar to your own. She spoke like me? Then maybe it was... Swift. She had a distinct way of speaking, one very much like your own. Furthermore, she said that she had a mentor. Could she have been referring to you? Oh, so you know Nicole. Well, ain't that a fun little coincidence? Where'd y'all meet? Wait. No, stop trying to get me to spill the beans. That was a close call. Seems that she lets down her guard when she talks about Miss Swift. I want you to tell me everything that you know right now. No way, Jose. I ain't spilling my guts to someone I have no connection with. Perhaps I should use that clue. You say I have no connection with you, Miss Hart. But you were a witness in the time that I was accused of murder. And you were a witness in the time that Mr. DeKiller kidnapped one of my friends. And we have a mutual acquaintance with your apprentice. Well, that's a lot of things. I reckon it would be mighty cruel of me to give Nicole's friend a cold shoulder. Well, why don't you share with us what you know? Well, when you put it like that, I guess I could let you in on my... No, I ain't falling for your nasty tricks. No siree, your scoop. No, just forget it. I ain't got it. It ain't nothing important. Do you have a scooter? Such a slip of the tongue. It's hardly becoming of a journalist. You have a scoop, don't you? Now tell us what it is. Oh, all right. You got me. I had a perfect scoop. But I ain't telling you what it is. I'm going to sell the story to a publisher. The information she's hiding could be vital to the investigation. I need to make her talk. Next, I'll press her on the contents of her scoop. She may be quick to lose her temper, but she's even quicker to loosen her tongue. She's not difficult to find. Now to extract the information I need. Does your story pertain to an incident of some kind? Well, maybe it does, and maybe it doesn't. That's hardly a clear answer. Why are you always hollering at me? I ain't done nothing wrong. I just snuck in to do some investigative reporting. You weren't trespassing. You didn't do anything wrong. That's a bold statement, considering you're currently trespassing on private property. Hey, you're doing it too. Well, I guess prosecutors got the right to investigate wherever they please. At least nobody's whipping you. I probably shouldn't mention anything about the current state of my employment. There are far worse people in the world, you know? I reckon I'm a saint compared to folks who murder. Considering what you just mumbled, is it possible your scoop has something to do with the murder incident? Hey, I was only talking in general terms just now. I mean, anyone look like a bag of roses compared to a murderer, right? It sounds like you're just making excuses to me. All I did was gather info on the black market auction. Murder incident? I don't know nothing about that. I ain't seen or heard nothing. You don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I should try another line of attack. Fuck! What are you talking about? Oh, I did click on the right thing. I don't know nothing about that. Weren't you in the middle of infiltrating the black market auction? The only logical conclusion is that your story has something to do with it. You ain't getting any answers from me. I didn't hear nothing. Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered. What are you yapping about? I did the wrong thing. All you're doing is wasting my time. Wasted remark. Oh, I'm fucked! You did hear? What, exactly? Did you hear something during the auction? No, that's... I just heard weird sound, that's all. It ain't even worth mentioning in my article. Just forget about it. There's no question something happened during the black market auction. You heard a strange sound. This could be a useful clue. Oh, Jesus. No, fuck! Oh, do I have to start over? Fuck! Fuck! Damn it! Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh, I do have to start basically completely over. Cool. That's fine, I'll just speed through all the text. Speed running! Speed run, Ace Attorney! Didn't you say you heard something strange during the auction? If it stuck out to you so much, you would not have heard a sound. Speed chess! If it stuck out to you so much, it must not have been a sound you would normally hear. For example, the scream of a murder victim. Now, how'd you know? How do you keep figuring everything out so quick? That's right. I stumbled upon a murder in the middle of my stakeout. But please don't make me say no more. This is my biggest scoop I've had in a while. The murder that she overheard. It's most likely the same incident we're currently investigating. This is bound to be crucial information. I'll finish by confirming the credibility of her information. She has nowhere left to run. It's time to deal the final blow. Tell me what you know about the murder incident in full detail. Well, my memory ain't what it used to be. You're 25. There's not much I can talk about. I ain't the most attentive gal in the world, you see. I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I should try another line at a time. Did you really stumble upon a murder? Y'all call me a liar? Them's fighting words. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Me too. I'm a bona fide journalist. I've never published lies in my articles. Faster, more accurate than anyone, that's my motto. Her motto, huh? This could be a useful clue. I should keep it in mind. Tell me the truth. I know you're still hiding something from me. I ain't hiding nothing from nobody. I ain't done told everything that you know. Okay, so the middle one is the one I have to do last. Perhaps I should use that clue. I hardly expect a bona fide journalist to be so attentive. Didn't you just say your motto is just to be faster and more accurate than anyone? Well, that's just as I expected. The credibility of your information is suspect. But I know what I heard. I even got proof. You have proof? You have proof? How is that possible? Explain yourself at once. I got some... Wait, you heard that? Well, I was just talking to myself. And y'all go on and pay no mind. Seems she's still hiding something. This is an important clue. I'll need to use it effectively. Bitch, you get the shrug. Isn't there something you haven't told me yet? You have evidence regarding the incident you witnessed. Something definitive enough to publish an article. Aw. One tarnation. Let me off the hook already. Fine, I'll tell you everything. I'll even show you the photo I took if you stop harassing me. That good enough for you? Checkmate. Dick. Dick! You're a dick! You're such a dick. I love you, but you're such a dick. Way to be. Thank you. I lost. I really lost. The Mountain of the South has been defeated. Now then, it's time for you to come clean. Tell me everything you know. I was watching the auction, gathering info for my story. You didn't just watch, though. You got shocking photos, too, right? A little while after the auction started, somebody won a bid and the conductor banged the gavel. Someone hollered, "We'll finish the deal upstairs," or something like that. That ain't good, I thought to myself, and I hurried back to behind the statue. Did you see whoever came up? Not quite, but I reckon the feller came up was the winner of the bid. I could smell a buttery aroma of that big fat wads of cash. Buttery aroma? I can't imagine that at all. I reckon this room is where bidders ponied up the dough for their purchases. The two of them talked for a while. Wait, there was a second person in the storeroom? You betcha. I reckon it was the conductor. Then out of nowhere, one of them started screaming. I almost scared my britches off. I rolled into a ball and kept laying low. So you witnessed the murder? Well, I wouldn't say I witnessed it, but I definitely heard it. Didn't you try to stop them? Just stop right there. That ain't even funny. What's a dainty little thing like me gonna do? Dainty? After that, I heard some rustling and bustling. The whole time I was really regretting coming up here and something fierce. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, but nothing gets in the way. A lot of heart in her photos. This was my big scoop. Ain't no way I was gonna let it slip by. A bit later, I heard this loud thud. I figured this was my last chance to snap a photo from behind the statue. Well then, would you please show us the photo? Oh, why do I have to? This is the person in the red raincoat who attacked Kay! The person in the red raincoat assaulted the victim in the storeroom and then attacked Kay on the roof. She's got a bloody hand. There's only one person in this photo. Where's the victim? Yeah, I thought it was strange too. I could have sworn there were two of them, but when I looked, there was only one. That's gotta be the killer, don't you reckon? So she's saying the victim disappeared. Were you able to tell this person was the culprit just by looking? The hand was stained bright red, so I figured it was them. What happened to the auction after the murder? Nothing really. It just went on like normal. I guess those rich folks didn't give a hoot. They got some nerve. The nerve of a journalist is nothing to scoff at either. Yeah, that bloody hand is freaking me out, because I know that. It's the exact same as that. So, that's wild. Yeah, okay, so that's not the victim, that's not the killer, that's the victim. Interesting. Emma, please let me just... Whatever. Alright, I'm sorry, Kay. You're gonna have to look at this thing. The person who pushed me, I'm sure it was this person. Yet you don't remember their face. But the red raincoat. I'm sure of it, I think. Probably. Please be more clear. I'd like a straight answer. Mr. Edgeworth, when you look at me like that, I begin to lose my confidence. My expression is not relevant. Was it this person or not? That red raincoat, it has to be the one. If that's true, it could be possible. It would be impossible for Gay to be the culprit. I need to gather more evidence. If we assume that the murder took place in the storeroom, then we must conclude that the body was here as well. Huh? I've been popping in and out. Who hurt Kay? We don't know yet, but she lost her memories. She has amnesia. Isn't that pretty obvious? Do you remember how the participants left the auction? Of course, they passed through the storeroom on the way back from, the auction. Ah! Exactly. The culprit had to hide the body so that participants wouldn't discover it. The real question is, where was the body hidden? Emma, would you mind lending me a hand? I just realized that there's some of the Yatagarazu's theme in Kay's current theme. Oh yeah, definitely. Leave it to me. What do you want me to do? Use your luminal regent to test for a blood reaction, please. Okay, let me show you the power of science! Glint in your eyes is getting brighter by the second. Let's start by examining the ladder over there. Based on Miss Hart's picture, the person in the red raincoat headed towards that ladder. Chances are something will turn up if we check their science rules. Ace Attorney, where everything's the same except Emma's theme is replaced by the Bill Nye the Science Guy theme. Just touch anything you want to investigate. If you do that, you'll be able to spray the luminol region at it. If there's a blood stain on the spot where you sprayed, you'll get a reaction like this. Even so, no matter how many times I see blood stains, they're always so gruesome. Is that the pink badger? Yeah, there's a pink badger. There's a blue badger, there's a pink badger, and then there's the proto badger. There's a bloodstain here, but it's kind of faint. Let's spray it with luminol 2 or 3 more times, so it'll be nice and clear. You can see it clearly now. And the bad badger. I forgot about the bad badger. Not Bad Badger Sports Bar. Let's search the rest of the storeroom for bloodstains, just like that. First, let's look for a place to spray the luminol region. This. You want to examine this spot? Let's spray luminol on every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Yeah, I had a feeling. There's a person in there, probably. Mr. Edgeworth, there's a bloodstain here, too! However, why is there bloodstain in a place like this? Maybe something that had blood on it was stored inside. No, I think a person was stored inside, but okay. I know, sweetie. I want to check this ugly ass desk. See if he murdered anyone here. Alright, so there is something here. I'd assume it's on the button. No. Oh! Luminol I don't hate. The luminol spray is fun, but I hate the fingerprint stuff. Looks like some of the blood dripped out of the floor below. Looks like we found all the bloodstains in this storeroom. Seems we've investigated the storeroom sufficiently. Okay, so is it time to finally leave? I know, buddy. Whatever. Do I have logic to do? Yes. The answer is yes. Sorry. The reason why we found a bloodstain in the costume trunk is because the murderer hid the body in that box. I wonder who won the bid for it. The trunk, I mean. That I don't know. In a certain way, everything worked out exactly as someone wanted. Hold it! Hold it! It couldn't have been in that dressing box. What do you mean? When I first came down here, the box caught my eye too. It's just the right size that would have made a perfect hiding place. That's what I thought anyway. But I couldn't get in the dang thing to open. It had been wrapped up real tight with a locked chain. The murder happened after that, so hiding a body in there would have been impossible, you know? A chain wrapped around it. That's a bit strange. Right now, it doesn't seem to be locked up at all. Huh? That's weird. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me or something. I mean, there is a chain around it. And with that, I believe we've examined everything there is to examine here. Well, then let's head on down. Oh, have we decided on our next destination? Okay. I need to yawn. Yes, Mr. Shields. We wouldn't want you to get lost, so make sure you stay real close to Uncle Ray, okay? Right, I'll follow you closely, Mr. Shields. These two. Since when did they get along like that? Since she lost her memory. Oh, that's weird. Look how fucking good. They're gonna go down and it's gonna be like the PIC room, isn't it? Probably. Yeah, I called it. Mr. Edgeworth! Yeah, that's about what I expected. This is the auction hall?
No, it's the meeting room before.
How nice of you to drop in, K-Farad. Shut the fuck up. Shut. You're fucking shut. Just shut. Sebi, I have let you be a dumbass this whole time, but the second you start dropping puns, that's too far. Shut. When he pulled out the baton, I thought he had a knife. That's fair. You've got some guts. Hey, you guys, arrest her! Arrest her! Wait, Kays, as for the rest of the riffraff, just show them at the door. This is tyranny! Yeah, it's tyranny, pal! Wow, rude. Miles, this is kind of bad. The light of justice shines above me. Ouch! Why me too? Oh, that's strange. I was aiming for that weak ex-prosecutor. You were clearly aiming at me! Maybe something got in my way, particularly... Ah! Right around there. Francisca, just what do you think you're doing here, ex-prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? I do not believe that Kay is the culprit behind this incident. You're just an ordinary man without investigation rights. What do you say does not matter. I am Francisca von Karma. I will never stop moving forward. However, you choose to quit. The outcome of our battle has already been decided. I cast away my badge because it became a milestone around my neck. I shall continue moving forward even without it. The path I walk will surely lead to the truth. My actions are driven by that belief, and that is something which will never change. So you're saying that you found a path to the truth? Then show it to me. What is that path? Proves to be foolish one. It will not survive my will. God damn it. God damn it. I'm still not over how I ended the... I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it. I'm still not over the shit you pulled in the last stream. I hate you with every fiber of my being. I hate you so much. Oh my god. I hate this woman. I hate her so much. Oh. The victim used her keycard and entered the room with the culprit. Then the culprit stabs the victim in the chest with the candelabra, killing her. Wouldn't the letter make it obvious who the culprit is? Of course, the crime scene was right in this room, the PSC meeting room. The proof is the bloodstain where we found the meeting room. That settles it, Miles Edgeworth. This one Karma seems really confident, doesn't she? Oh, I see. She's a fire one, ain't she? I don't mind a feisty kitty, so I have an introductory. Ha! How repulsive. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and I'm drowning you in fucking luminol spray. That sounds way more painful. You cannot insult my dad, Von Karma. Well, Miles Edgeworth, can you break my logic? If you truly have no intention of stopping here, prove it to me with evidence. Very well, I shall show you, Francisca, the evidence that paves my path. Victim used a key card. I don't even have to press her, do I? No, it really doesn't.
Objection!
Bitch. I don't even have to press your... You're not worth pressing, you bitch. You are not worth pressing. If memory serves me correctly, the blood in the meeting room was found in front of the statue of Lady Justice, was it not?
to murder someone before the Lady Justice. This culprit knows no fear. I wonder about that. Have a look at this piece of evidence. Blood was found in the storeroom right above the meeting room. As you can see, there are signs that has dripped down onto the floor below. Right under the hidden floor lift is the statue of Lady Justice. Then you understand. The murder did not take place here. The killer murdered the victim in the storeroom and then moved the body to this room. What Lady Justice witnessed was a coward trying to conceal their crime, and not the moment of the murder. She's smiling. She's smiling because she's about to go, Lady Justice did not witness anything. She's wearing a blindfold, you fool. Pardon me, I just remembered a conversation quite similar to this one. As I expected, Miles Edgeworth, such naivety could not possibly be an act. Just how is Mr. Edgeworth naive? Youch! Have you forgotten, or are you just playing the foolish fool? The amount of blood in the meeting room is clearly greater than the storeroom. Please don't just hit me, then ignore me. Yeah! Such a large amount of blood could not have simply dripped from the floor above, and if it had, there would have been much more blood left in the storeroom. The murder could not have occurred anywhere other than the meeting room. You're just as predictable as always, Francis. What? The difference in the amount of blood is just as you say. The question is, why does such a difference exist? That issue is trivial. I've already explained it with my perfect logic. In that case, how do you explain the blood that was found in the storeroom? I don't suppose you're going to tell me that it's somehow sprayed all the way up there. Like a water fountain? No way! Exactly. Even the best is figuring out that you're a dumbass, Francisca. How do you feel about that shit, bitch? In other words, the reason for the difference in the amount of blood is the amount of blood in the meeting room and the storeroom are different because... the victim died from a stab wound. Naturally, there would be a significant amount of blood loss. That's obvious just from looking at the blood stain. But that's so weird! She was attacked in the storeroom, but there was less blood found there than... Ah! Silence, you third-rate prosecutor. But I'm the best! Ah! You know, again, I can't help but feel like she's so valid every time she whips, Sebby. It's like, I feel bad for Sebby, but at the same time, like, he so deserves it. I know, it's when a sharp object is pulled out, right? Precisely. After being stabbed with the candelabra, the body was moved to the meeting room, and then the murder weapon was pulled out right there in this very room. That would account for the difference in the amount of blood that was left behind. But why would the culprit go through all that trouble? Most likely to give the impression that the murder occurred in the meeting room. It seems Miss Crane's keycard was used last night, but based on the time of use, it must have been a ploy by the culprit to mislead us. In all likelihood, it was the culprit who made use of the keycard to enter this room. Why would the culprit have needed to do that? Perhaps they feared that the storeroom would be found out during the investigation. If they were involved in the auction, they would not have wanted it to become public. The auction, you say? Perhaps you should go upstairs and see for yourself what items are on display. I'm sure that you are allowed to understand what occurred here. Impressive, Miles Edgeworth. You're willing to go that far to protect her. There's something big lurking in the scenes of this case. Kay simply got caught up in it. You're exaggerating. Am I now? More than anyone, I would think you'd understand the significance behind all this. Why would you, a prosecutor working with Interpol, be involved in a domestic case? Wasn't your objective to crush a certain international smuggling ring? If your search for smuggled goods have led you here, then isn't this feeling I have related to the case? I'm relieved you haven't lost your touch, even though you've turned in your badge. I've heard about your situation from Scruffy over there. Sorry, I just wanted to help out somehow. A wise decision, Detective. Francisca, are you the one in charge of this case? Isn't proponent for pursuing a black market auction. And what if I am? That's not something you need to know. So you knew something about all this from the very beginning. You knew that the black market auction was being held right here. Hey, mind if I butt in? About that gal who turned up dead. Phew! Hey, I ain't done talking yet. Hey! You ain't changed a lick. Wait, when did these two meet? The fuck? They didn't meet in Farewell My Turnabout. They couldn't have met in... Oh, they met in Reunion. They met in Turnabout Reunion. Right, with fucking Eenie. Gotcha. I remember now. I was very confused. I was like, the fuck? I remember. It's been a while, and I hate the anime, so I blocked it out of my memory. This case doesn't even need a fragment of your faulty testimony. What are you saying? I'm a bona fide journey. Yow! Back then, you gave false testimony. This one Karma seems to be really dislike Lotta. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be right back so I have to pee, and then I'm going to explain why I'm so fucking angry about this. Oh, I'm gonna kill somebody. The one who made her give the bad evidence, isn't it? Not only did she use illegal evidence with that picture of Mia in the detention center, not only did she do that, not only did she do that, she also fucking used bad testimony involving Mimi and Edie or whatever the fuck her name is. Francis has got a lot of trouble. I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems, but I hit one. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, how dare you. How dare you make me laugh so hard on stream. That is the greatest. Oh, gosh. No, like, fuck Franny for getting mad at Lotta for what she made Lotta do. I can't say she's fond of her. How would you know? You weren't there for a reunion and turnabout. Ain't that crane gal one of them PIC members? She's the spitting image of the conductor. I reckon she's... Youch! She hit me again! What is the meaning of this? Answer me, Miles Edgeworth. From Miss Hart's testimony, we can obtain a description of what the conductor was wearing, and it matches the victim Jill Crane was wearing. You mean to say the one who was murdered was the conductor? No. Miss Von Karma, maybe you should come... Aye! It would seem that a new fact has been brought to light. Indeed, I came here to pursue the black market auction in order to arrest the organizer of this event. In other words, the conductor! If we believe Miss Hart's testimony, then the conductor is already dead. Does this mean that your investigation has ended in vain? That's right. However, I swear on my name that I will not return empty-handed. I challenge you, Miles Edgeworth. A challenge is fine, but why is she readying her whip like she's out for a victim of her own? Didn't she used to whip Edgeworth? I will concede your argument. The murder occurred in the storeroom, correct? That would mean the culprit is because she's Francisca, true. That would mean that the culprit is someone who participated in the auction. If that photographer is correct, the victim was the conductor and the culprit was a customer. The culprit waited for the victim in the storeroom where the goods were delivered. Then they stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra in the storeroom. And that is all. I trust you have no objections? Unfortunately, that's not the case, because there is a hole in your testimony. As expected, Mr. Edgeworth, I didn't notice anything at all. Well then, please settle it with one blow. Yes, of course. Watch as I crush her logic. Don't worry, I intend to crush more than just her logic. I intend to crush her skull. Fucking hate her. Yeah, 11 people... Yeah, so. I think you've made, on second thought, I think I've made my point. And now I want to play that song, fuck. At first glance, her logic seems to hold up. It just doesn't feel quite right. Yeah. I know what it is, that the auction had to keep going because the conductor was killed. And it's Lotta's testimony that is... 11 people attended the event, each of them was wearing a mask. The auction continued even after her murder. Objection! Mother of the Irish, Francisca, fuck you. I'm warning you, if you do not wish to become my whip's next victim, do not present such meaningless things before me. What was the point of warning me? Don't need science to tell me how painful it is. I know it's this! It has to be, because the auction kept going!
couldn't have kept going without the conductor. I know it's the testimony. Oh my god, do I have to actually press her? Fuck you. I don't like you, Franziska von Parma. Also, I have to talk about this really quickly. Hang on, pause the game for a very brief second, because there's something I have to talk about. Because I don't feel like enough people talk about this. It's very important to me that I bring it up. Madame, my love, my absolute goddess love, sweetheart babe that I adore with every fiber of my being. Justine Courtney is a giraffe. She's a giraffe, and I need to demonstrate this because it's bothering me that no one ever brings up. The thing with Ace Attorney characters and their fucking necks. Every single Ace Attorney character that has anything on their neck, be it a cravat or a turtleneck or something, has a ridiculously not long neck, and Courtney is the biggest example of long neck in the series. Look how long her neck is! Look how fucking long her neck is. Because she has like a normal length neck, and then she has her turtleneck that goes up to the half length of her neck. She's got a long neck. And every time I look at Franziska and her weird little like cravat bow tie thing, I think about the fact that Ace Attorney characters have weird necks. And then I think about her. I think about Justine and how long her goddamn neck is. 'Cause she's got a huge neck. Her neck is so big. She's got a big ass neck. Like, I don't know. It just throws me off. Susato's neck is really long, too, while we're at it. Susato. Let me look at Susato's neck again. It's been a while. Yeah, like, her neck is pretty freaking weird, too. It's less weird because it's a 3D model, and thus, when they put a turtleneck on her, it has to stay the same. Whereas with the sprite, her neck is just weird. They didn't account for what happens when you put a turtleneck in someone that long. Imagine putting like a suit onto... Imagine putting like a regular like V-neck shirt on this babe. Like, just put a regular t-shirt on Justine. Like, she looks so weird. It's bizarre to me. It's just, she looks so weird. I love her, but she looks so weird. Anyways, I just had to go off on a little tangent. Because I love her, but... I love her and I love her giraffe neck, but I have to bring it up because it's so important. When I spoke with the staff inside of this building, not a single one mentioned in the storeroom. The storeroom's existence must have only been known to a select few. And that's where the items for the auction were being stored. I see you understand. Yes, the culprit participated in the auction. If that photographer is correct, the victim is a conductor and the culprit is a customer. So you're saying that the victim was the auction's conductor. Right, and the culprit? Hey! Ain't you the one who told her just a moment ago? Yes, that's right. However, I'm simply making sure her logic is clear. That ain't right. You're doing it wrong. This is the part where you're supposed to say Anna and Goop. The culprit was a customer participating in the black market auction. What tarnation, now you've done it. The consequences will never be the same.
course, that is only if this photographer's testimony is indeed true. I can't tell whether they're on good or bad terms. The issue here is the culprit's actions. The culprit waited for the victim in the storeroom, where the good person was. Miss Hart was in the storeroom at the time. The culprit really been waiting there? I don't know where she was hiding, but since you've been seen it, you must have known as well. There are numerous hiding places in the storeroom. So while the culprit was hiding there, they waited for the victim to arrive. I believe the crime occurred after the auction ended. After all, the victim was the organizer of the auction, the conductor. During the investigation, the organizer would have been in front of the customers the entire time. After the auction ended, please add that statement to your testimony. God.
Objection!
Bitch. Get bitched, bitch. As I thought, you are one step behind. What did you say? The victim is not in the conductor, and I approve Miss Hart's testimony. That photographer's testimony is not trustworthy. What are y'all saying? I'm a bona fide journalist? Yow! Cease your idle chatter.
Objection!
Francisco, calm down and listen. Miss Hart witnessed part of the murder. The main point here is that after witnessing the murder, she says the auction continued. That's right, sure as can be. They all kept going on shamelessly. Do you think the auction could have continued without someone conducting it? The victim was not the conductor. The person killed must have been a customer. Someday Lana is gonna be Francisca's witness and bring a lasso. Didn't she already be a witness for her? Like, once? For self-defense, yeah. As I said from the beginning, Kay is not the culprit. After all, she herself was attacked by someone and lost consciousness. But she didn't bring a lasso. She'd bring a lasso next time. Sorry, I just saw what Dev sent me. Coup de crayon. You know that's French for pencil neck. She is a pencil neck. In which case, that would also make her a victim. If the auction continued after the incident occurred. Yes, and the victim was not the conductor, but a customer. Oh, hey, babe! That's enough. That voice. There she is, queen! Order in the court. The chairman will now enter. My, no need to be so stiff. Actually, feel free to call me Blazy. Well then, Blazy, what brings you here? Huh? Well, I just wanted to see if my idiot son was working hard is all. Is this kind of father-son relationship really healthy? What, making fun of each other? I mean, yeah, I've done it. My dad would hit me if I called him an idiot, but other than that. I'd come to light a fire under you, but it seems I found an unexpected bonus. To think that the criminal who has become the talk of the town would be here of all places. Everyone, restrain the suspect at once. Please wait. Kay Faraday is not the Silence! This is quite troubling, Edgeworth. Didn't I tell you earlier? The PIC desires a swift resolution to this case, and if it's not, we could lose our trust with the public. They'd call us a waste of time committee. You are the waste of time committee! You know, it's not as troubling as me for this sort of thing, and at this age, too. And on top of that, an illegal investigation is not something I can overlook. Have you forgotten? You are no longer a prosecutor. You have lost all your authority. Furthermore, you have aided a criminal in evading the law. Yes, that's right. You're so reliable, Courtney. I'm aware of the consequences of my actions. You may punish me as you wish. However, we have found new suspect. It's the person in the picture here. Okay, Faraday was attacked by this person.
Overruled!
There's no need for your explanation. Just recently, a red raincoat was discovered in the vicinity of this building. The victim's blood and cherry blossom petals were found on the hood.
Cherry blossom petals, now that you mention it. The viewing platform.
Yes, they probably stuck due to the blood. They were littered around the bloodstain.
And we've received forensics report on the blood, you know? There's no doubt about it. The person in that photo is the victim, Jill Crane. What did you say? Yeah, that's not surprising in the least, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sweetie. Sweetie. Sweetie! Sweetie! Edgeworth, sweetie! Look at the fucking hand of the fucking person in the fucking picture! It matches the fucking...
Ah, why is everyone being so stupid? Why is everyone being so dumb?
We'd believed the person in the red raincoat was the culprit. And now it turns out that person's actually the murder victim. Wait, if that's the case, then the prime suspect would be... Miss Faraday. You met a person in a red kit raincoat on the rooftop, did you not? Yeah, I did, but... The person in the red raincoat was the murder victim. And Kay Faraday came into contact with that person. Since one of the parties is now dead, what happened next should be clear.
Objection!
Kay was attacked by that person. As the victim, it would have been impossible for her to be the culprit. There's no evidence she was attacked, is there? How do I respond to this one? I don't think I have a snarky enough comeback for this one, Courtney. I don't think I do. I really don't. I really don't think I have a smart comeback for that. She could have fallen by accident as far as Justine knows. I mean, as far as anyone knows, I guess, but... I don't know. Falling by accident, I don't think would cause multiple bandages on her arms or hands or face. You know. Furthermore, we must consider the possibility that the victim fought back. It's far too early to come to that conclusion. Kay is not a criminal.
You're wrong.
Kay?
That's wrong. Even though I don't want to believe it myself. After hearing about the raincoat, I finally remembered. I only remember a little, but from what I saw that night, the culprit is me. I remember looking down at the person in the red raincoat. Mr. Edgeworth, it was me! The culprit was me all along!
That can't be right.
And why? Why do I have that memory? That person collapsed before my eyes, engulfed in a pool of blood. Why didn't I do anything? It must have been because I killed her. It's clear to me the validity of Kay Faraday's memory.
Didn't you doubt it until just now, pal?
Congratulations, Miss Faraday. Your courage will surely allow you to be forgiven. Now let us rejoice in the blessings of the goddess of law.
I love this theme. Sorry, it's just so good. It's such a good theme. Allow me to give my opinion as an international prosecutor. Her actions as a criminal are... Hurry. Arrest Kay Faraday at once. I should learn to play this on the organ. I would pay to see that. How dare you behave that way before me? You're being too forceful. Further verification is necessary. I'd go so far as even to say this is unlawful.
Unfortunately, the law does not side with you.
Besides me, you see. But you know, the beautiful bond between you two has been etched deeply into my heart.
That reminds me, you seem to have forgotten one additional suspect.
Edgeworth, that's you.
What? Dude, stop burning paper!
What's with that, pal? Mr. Edgeworth ain't done nothing wrong. I beg to differ. That's right. You see, he's no longer a prosecutor, sadly enough.
Your actions have gone too far this time. An illegal investigation and assisting the escape of a criminal. I cannot even think of you as a former prosecutor now humbly accepting punishment.
Oh yes, that's right. I believe the plan for today was to hold your hearing before the PIC. Why don't we leave the hearing for tomorrow, even though the results are already crystal clear? You should think long and hard about what you've done. Very long and very hard.
That's what she said. Court is now adjourned. Fuck. Fuck, I've been streaming for 2 hours, but I want to keep going. Did Edgeworth just get arrested? Again? Yes! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god, he got arrested. I want to keep going. I really do. But if I go for longer than 2 hours, I'm going to lose my mind. And it's already 10 o'clock, and I don't know if my roommates want to go to bed. At least he got a decent cell. I gotta go. Have a good one. Have a good day! I want to keep going, but at the same time I don't. I've been streaming for 2 hours, and I want to keep some good shit, but at the same time, like, things are getting so interesting. We can watch some more of the anime after. You want to kill my Ace Attorney boner. That's what you want to do. Oh, gosh. Oh, I really want to keep going. Oh, I'm also super wired right now because I have coffee. Second time I've been in this cell, as in the second time you've been arrested, or this cell in all of my evidence? Oh fuck, except the badge. Oh, I want to keep going. I really want to keep going. Really. I want to find a decent enough distraction so that we can save some of the good content for the next stream. There's still an entire case after this one. That's the thing. Ah, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to play, but at the same time I don't. Fuck. This time it could be. I do want to see the car. Oh shit. Alright, yeah, we're gonna save that for next time because I want to see that. Alright, that was so... This case is great. We'll use your mom's menu trick. Oh, we could have used the menu trick, but in reality, I do really want to keep going, but it's, as you say, like, I gotta keep this consistent, and I gotta keep it down to 2 hours. So next stream should be Sunday, assuming I have nothing else to do. I'll have some good-ass content. Oh my gosh, this game is getting so good. This game is getting so good. I love it. 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 All right. I gotta go. All right. So next stream is Sunday, most likely, assuming I'm in the mood. And if I drink coffee, I should be in the mood. Holy crap. All right. I'm gonna go. Bye.